Okay, the Austrian M95 supposedly /30 long rifle. And the long rifles are hard to find. Okay, this one here I picked up on an auction from the gun broker years ago from a guy that had it. I don't know if he got it from his father. I don't think it's a recent import because there is no importation marks on it. The butt plate does not have a unit marking on it. And the rifle was made in Budapest, but it also has R&K. So all of these guns were reworked at one time. By who or how, I don't know. And supposedly the ones redone by the Bulgarians or whatever were supposed to have an H stamped on the barrel for the conversion from 8x50 to 8x56. Now, some people have asked about ammunition. Am I still using old military stuff with the Nazi head stamp or Hungarian stuff? No, I'm not. You can find modern loaded ammo made by PPU. If you go and do a search with AmmoSeek, it is available. Okay, you won't find it in your local stores or at gun shows, but there are places that have it, and it is available now. It's about $35 a box, and that is for brand new ammunition, properly loaded by PPU with reloadable brass, which you can also get a set of dies from Lee. So reloading to shoot for these guns is probably the way to go and would probably be less expensive, maybe, I don't know anymore, if you reloaded it yourself. So what these conversions were is in between the wars they went and they ran up a chamber reamer and reamed them out to the 8x56. Okay, it's a standard gun just like the 8x50s. Nothing really changed other than reaming out the chamber to a different caliber. The sights on this one, we'll take a closer look, are 500 yards or something. So what I did, if you notice, there's this putty. What I did is took some JB weld, the kind that you make into a putty, and place it on the front sight. Now, even though it's a 500 yard sight, I can shoot fairly well at 100 yards with this gun. Okay, I should have painted it black. Maybe I'll do that later. Okay, so like I said, other than I think they just reamed the chambers out. Not much was really different from the original gun. Now we'll get in here and take a look at the markings on this particular rifle. Okay, and as you see, it's Budapest. This was not manufactured by Steyr. And down on the barrel, if you're looking, you see the Hungarian or Bulgarian crest, and I believe you can see the Bulgarian stampings, and I think 1816 was the acceptance date, and there is the big S, which denotes that this rifle's been rechambered for the 8x56. Standard rifle sight. The 3 is down there at the bottom and a 5 on the back sight. So a 5 Austrian measurement's close to a yard, so 500 yard sight on the back. And you can find these either way with 5. Some of them you could find with a 3. Okay, the serial number on the barrel and the receiver match, and somebody electric penned the same serial number on the bolt. It has the proper R for Budapest, but the trigger guard again has a K for Steyr manufactured. So again, these guns were pieced together, and the serial number on the stock does not match the barrel. So I guess in between the wars, post World War II, whatever, these things were all reworked, reassembled, and put together. You know, so you find all of these have a mixture of parts. Okay. Now this one, the bore's pretty good and it functions good. The extractor wasn't broken when I got it. I had several long rifles that were in worse shape. This one was reblued and re-arsenaled at one time. So, I don't know. But the absence of the import mark on the barrel, I believe that this came into the country before 1988. And I believe the individual I bought it from, his father had this gun or something, and that's how he ended up with it. So somebody probably bought this way back in the 50s or something at one time. And yes, the rifles are somewhat hard to find because I guess a vast majority of them were cut down by the Hungarians, Bulgarians, or whatever, post-World War II, and then kept in reserve until the 80s when examples like that flooded the market. And the telltale sign is the big long sight is a rifle sight. The little short ones were usually the carbine sights. And yes, I cannot recommend firing that old ammunition that came in with those guns. First, they got fulminated mercury primers. The ammunition will go off, but it kind of wrecks the barrel no matter how well you clean it. And even though it's $35 a box, current going rate, it used to be about 20 years ago, you can get brand new PPU ammo that's non-corrosive and works really nice. And that's what I recommend. I don't recommend shooting because somebody was asking me, what do I shoot in this? I don't shoot that old military ammo. I did in a couple examples, and that stuff is well, the age. It's breaking down, it ain't quite stable, and it's pretty rugged stuff. The PPU stuff, no matter what caliber you get, is good. It works well in all these old guns, and that's the way to go. Alright, so now we're going to go on to the next one.